Hi, welcome to Donago. So, today's tutorial I'll be covering unit testing with xUnit, including integration and constructor testing. So, how could you start? So, follow me along. So, the first thing you have to do is you need to go to the repository and then download it. So, to be downloaded without git command line, so you can go on here and then download it, but I explain to you in step by step for the what should we be doing. So the first thing you should do is, so I'll be explaining you what to do. So what do we include? So we'll be working on unit testing in Donaco, including integration and constructor testing. So what kind of skills level should you have? So you should be having you should be knowing routing in Donaco. Any routing previous knowledge will be good, but it's not necessary. So you should definitely know how to use either Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code with the command. If you are using Visual Studio Code, you need to know command line, and then you need to know Entity Framework. So that's in short, that's called EF. So EF, and then what I'm not be covering. So I'm not be covering how to set a software and then how database and then and command line environment. So if you haven't set up your software or development environment yet, please go to the requirement section below. But we'll go by the way. So if you don't know anything, just follow with me along. I believe you will learn something else. Development environment. So I recommended I'll be using Visual Studio 2017, but I knew that Visual Studio 2019 is out, so you please download Community Edition from this link. So Community Edition is free. That you definitely need database as a, but I prefer SQL Server Express, so you can download it from this link, and then Visual Studio come with the SQL Server Express, building SQL Server Express, but it's not reliable. Sometimes you need to link to the database from the database management software and manipulate something. Definitely you will need a Donaco SDK. So I'm using 2.108, which is the latest one for the Visual Studio 2019. But if you want to use command line, you can use the git command line. So let's start with the command line. So I'll be in my demonstration I'll be using Visual Studio, both Visual Studio and command line, so you can follow along with me on any other platform. So that's the beauty of Donaco, and then hopefully it will work on all the machine as expected. So I test on my Mac, so it's working. I test on my my Windows 10 is working. So you should be doing. So we'll be going to the top, and then you go to the either download, or I'll be using command line. I'm lazy, so just copy it. So that's a copy into the clipboard, and then you go to the directory that you want to store, and then type git clone, and hopefully no, it doesn't work. I think I have to type the whole thing. It's not copy and paste, not allowed. Oh, because I'm using my Mac. Okay, let me try with this one. So we are copying, we are going and paste this. Oh, struggling to paste. Damn it. Copy. Okay. Because I'm using remote testing, so remote recording, so I couldn't do any copy and paste. I didn't configure it, so we have to type it. So we are you just copy and paste it, but it didn't allow me somehow to use the remote recording. So I'll be working on here. So now if you go inside the directory we are used to git clone, I mean download it and extract the git. If you don't want to use command line, just go to the download zip and then just download it. It will download it to your, so it will download it and then unzip it. So we already got a repository and then source code. So let's see what's inside it. So this is a standard Visual Studio project. So we have three projects, including this is the main website that we'll be testing against using the xUnit. So we'll be testing both integration testing, that means database, and then controller testing, that means that your routings and then expect a result. So this is the main website we'll be running soon. So this is the finished test project. So if you want to go, you can go and look at it if you have time. So this is the one we will be working on. So this is a completely new project. It only have a standard bit. So let's go back to the main repository, main directory. So just open the solution folder. So it will open in your Visual Studio. Somehow it's not showing. So it's loading the project. It's already open, I believe. Yep. So we already have three projects that I have explained before. So we have so this is your web, and if you want to start with the, if you're using GUI interface, so you have to set it as a start a project and then you have to run it. So we'll be so let's say if you want to run this one, so the first thing you have to do is you need to go to the tools, and then you need to go to the tools. I almost forgot. Okay, where are we going? Okay, extensions. It's not extensions. We'll be looking for the, okay, you get package manager. Yep, and then go to the package manager console. And because you are running the first time, if you want to run the website, so you have to add migration tab. Hopefully it will pop up. No, migration. Oh, yeah, it came in. Add migration. INI to because I haven't cleaned the migration history yet, so you have to run that one if you want to run using Visual Studio. but we'll be using command line. And then I'll be showing you how can you, because they will create a database, the one we use, and then it will in SQL Server. Wow. Yep. So and then you have to yeah, everything coming out. So you can close this one. So this is it's already everything since something's in there, and then you have to run update database, and then press enter. So it will create a database. This will create a database inside your database server. So, but if we are using command line, but mostly I'll be showing you both. So so you type dir, so you'll be looking the what's inside the directory or folders, and you go inside the main, and then if you are going to go inside the MVC movie, you cannot. You need to go inside one step further. So that's you only see the solution files in the main directory. So sorry, tab is not working. So tab and you type dir, so you want to see what's inside it, and then you press you type .NET run. So that's running the website in .NET Core with the using .NET Core's command line. So this is your current website UI. So you type so we'll be copying. You go inside your browsers. So and then paste. So it will open the standard .NET Core website. So this is a .NET Core template, nothing inside it. So these are the standard ones. So nothing. I didn't change anything. I just want to show you that you show that this project has been generated with the .NET Core. And then the one we are interested in, movie list. So in movie list, you can create a new, you can add it, you can delete, you can delete. Remember, if you got some error, if you click on here, you need to do add migration and update database from Visual Studio. Oh, I forgot to show you for command line. So if you are running from command line for the other platform, so you need to do .NET migration S8IIT3. That's the name and what are your migration. I'm sorry, I skipped a step. So where you go to this step first before you run this one. If you are running, otherwise you will get the migration error, complaints or errors. So .NET database update. So you are updating the database and creating a tables related to your models. And then you do the .NET run. So that will open the website. Otherwise, you will get a complaint when you wish to the movie list. So we already done migration. We already done. So we will be doing. We'll be going inside. So you go the one step back, one folder up. So dir, and then I'll be showing you first because we are in command line. So I'll be showing you what's inside the finished project. So CD and BC movie is unit test. Yep, that's a finished test project. So go inside that one. So look for it. What's inside it? Yep, we have a sloop. We have a project. So and then you type .NET test. Sorry, my typing is really bad. You type a .NET test and it will show you. It will test the .NET. I hope you can see. Sometimes the reason I'm using small command prompts is when you pause on YouTube, so it will cover that. So I want to see what I'm typing. See, we have a starting test, and then we pass off, and then we feel nothing. So we'll go inside the Visual Studio. So let me close this window. So we go inside the Visual Studio, and then we don't need this one anymore. So you can paint. So if you're running, so you need to create. Let me select something to see that. You need to select. You need to create. Set up the starter project and then click run. So it will run the same way. So command line faster. So we'll go inside here. So you select the project and you set up the starter project. And you open simple unit test C# file. Oh, sorry, that's a starter one. So nothing inside it. We'll go inside here, save. So we'll be testing set up starter project. So you change in here. We change simple unit test. And so these are the links. So I will pin it. These are the links I started with. These are the documentation you have to read if you are interested. Good. So this is quite helpful for reading, and then you can understand. So this is a finished project, and this is your context, or I call database. Yeah, you have to change the path. So in here you have to change the path. So I store in, you go back here, I store in temp. It's not in that part anymore because this is my, so sorry. So TNP for me, so it will be different for you to test against it. It will work because I have a project inside it, but this is a completely new. So let me copy it this way. Let me copy it. So that project name changed completely. So you click here and you copy this one. Why don't we copy this one? That's how go. So I forgot to change this one. So add your part. It doesn't have to be this one. So you don't have to be same as me. So you make sure you make a backslash. Sometimes it will complain if you double backslash, but you make sure you make it. So that's how we test. And then if you are, so you save. This part may be different for you, so don't type it. It won't work for you. So make sure you change. You point it to the right part. So to try it, you go to the test, and then you go to the live testing. Click start. So it will create a live testing, and then it will pop up something. To see that so sometimes you want to see the test explorer. So you go to the test windows and then test explorer. So it will pop up here test explorer. So that will be running all the test again. So we have a deading test. So we'll be click on here and then right click, run the selected test. You can even debug. I won't show you how to debug. So you have to verify by yourself. I hope it won't hard. It's same as how you run with the debugging mode. So we pass one test. We are on here. We pass two tests, 3. So we pass 4. Come on, Visual Studio is running. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. Yeah. So we pass all. So run finish here, and then you go back to Test Explorer. So we are getting test pass. So it's same as before. So all the tests, but we are not. So if you want to jump to the finished project, so this is the finished project. So we go to the Solution Explorer, and then we'll be going. So that's a starter one. That what we are interested in. So set up as a starter project, and so we already passed. See, so you go to the Test Explorer. So sometimes it will be here, but so I pin it to the bottom so I know I can have more space. So we go right click, and then sorry, you click on this. So select the branches. You see inside it. So that's in Test Explorer. Sorry. So whenever you tap, so it's same for the, so that's running inside of the switch. If you want to run inside the, it's with the command line. So that, let me see, where are we at? Okay, that's not what we want. So we are going inside the starter. So just go inside the starter project. Yeah, paste. I'm copying and paste. So make sure we are in directory. Yes, and then donut test. So make sure you start running the the website. Otherwise, it will be complaining that it cannot access to DLL file. So it will be complaining about you that you cannot run. So we have one test and then one pass. So no fail. So that's good. So that's a basic structure how we will be testing in Donaco. So I believe that should be part 1, and then I'll be explaining you what's the project structure, and then what do we include, and then what can you do with it. And then because I was in the second part will be copying and paste the code from the finished project to the test project, so we don't. So I hope that will make you the good start, and then that will make it good some explanation about the project. Hopefully, I'll see you in the second part. So follow me along if you want to.